Millie and Molly arrived at school one morning to a big surprise.
Good morning, class. My name is Mr. Webster. I'll be teaching you
Where's Miss Blythe?
Miss Blythe is looking after her mother, who's sick.
Oh.
Yes,
When will she be back?
she'll be away for a week.
Oh. Week.
Now, everyone outside.
How come?
Well, for our morning walk, of course.
Morning walk?
I know it will take a bit of getting used to. But a walk is a great way to get us going in the morning.
Why can't we just start the day with show and tell? Yeah, like we always do.
Millie and Molly wanted their school day to stay just the same. But in the afternoon, there were more changes for Millie and Molly's class.
Okay, class, time to put your drawings away.
Want to do a jigsaw in free time? Yeah, great.
And then sit down on the mat for story time.
Now,
You don't usually have story time in the afternoon?
This is when we always have free time, Mr. Webster. And free time is everyone's favourite time in the whole day.
I know it's a bit of a change, but maybe story time will become everyone's favourite time of the day. So, come on then. This is a really exciting adventure story called Mackenzie McDougall and the Mysterious Monster of the Deep.
Monster! Yay! How does the story start? It's a monster from outer space?
We'll just wait until everyone is sitting down on the mat.
Now when will I get to make buildings out of blocks? I was gonna make a mega huge soccer stadium today.
Right. Mackenzie McDougall was the only girl in her village who believed in the legend of the Loch Ness Monster. She lived in a
The next day, Millie and Molly were trying not to let all the changes get them down.
Well, at least Miss Blythe's only gone for a week. Yeah, only a week.
2 more weeks.
Why?
Because Miss Blythe's mother is still unwell and needs some extra care. I know you all miss Miss Blythe, and I'm sure she misses you too.
Mr. Webster,
Yes, Millie?
what about the school's Parents' Day? I've already invited my mum and dad to come and visit our class.
I told my mum.
Dad's
Dad's coming.
Now, calm down.
We were gonna do a show for our parents.
It's okay. We can still do a show for Parents' Day. Molly, can you tell me what Miss Blythe had planned?
Well, we've started making puppets out of old socks. This is how it works. Hello, Mr. Webster. I still have to sew on some wool for hair. And we were going to make a puppet theatre out of a cardboard box.
I want to make a big, huge, ginormous puppet, like the monster in the book. A Loch Ness Monster puppet.
What an interesting idea, Humphrey. Everyone can work together to build one huge Loch Ness Monster puppet.
A monster puppet?
So Mr. Webster made the frame for the Loch Ness Monster puppet and showed Millie and Molly's class how to cover it with paper and glue. It was all in separate pieces, so it was hard to see how the puppet would turn out.
Do you think this looks like the Loch Ness Monster? Not really.
I think it looks like a horrible mess.
Now, the monster puppet won't look like much until you see all the parts together. But you're all going to have to work a bit faster. Otherwise, we won't be ready for Parents' Day.
Okay, Mr. Webster.
And remember to tell your parents we're doing this show in the park.
It wasn't till the morning of Parents' Day that rehearsal for the monster puppet show could begin. The monster was finally complete, but it was hard to tell.
Now, Jack, you're the monster's head. Poppy and Sophie, you've got one monster body section. Tom and Elizabeth, you'll have the other. And Meg, the tail. Got that?
I think so, yes.
But with all the changes Mr. Webster had brought, only Humphrey seemed enthusiastic.
This is where the parents will watch from.
I want my mum to be right up at the front so she can see me.
I want my mum and dad to be right up the back. Me too.
Humphrey, this is for you.
Cool.
Hello, this is Humphrey calling all Loch Ness monsters.
Millie, you're on percussion. It's a very important role. And you'll stand here.
Right near the mums and dads.
And Molly, stand over here. You're the girl who looks out for the monster on the banks of the loch.
Well, could she at least be a princess?
Sorry, she's just a girl from the local village, like in the book.
Oh.
Ready, everyone? And cue Humphrey.
By the deep, dark waters of Loch Ness.
That's when we see the waves of the loch. George, Chloe, Harry, Alf, come on, make the waves. Try and make them bigger. Go on, Humphrey.
A girl was watching and waiting
Molly, that's when you come out and step towards the loch.
to see if the myth was true, the legend of the Loch Ness Monster.
Millie, start the drum beat. Much slower, Millie. That's when the monster comes on, Jack.
Can't see where I'm going. Is this the right way?
Jack, you've got the head on backwards. And Meg, the tail is supposed to come last. It's not there.
Where's the middle of the monster?
Is this the right way?
What's where you going?
Ow!
My leg!
Is everyone all right?
You've kind of ruined everything.
Knew we should have stuck with the sock puppets. Why do we have to change?
Right. Everyone, class meeting. I know why things aren't going well. You're frightened.
No, we're not.
You don't know it, but you are. But that's okay. It's normal.
But what are we frightened of?
Frightened of doing something different. So you're not trying very hard to make this puppet show work. Now, I know I've made some changes to your school day, and that can be hard. We all feel more comfortable with things we like or plan ourselves, right?
Yeah, okay. Rose is right.
Yeah.
But if we never took a chance, too frightened to try something different, then what a boring life we'd all lead. Everything the same, forever. We'd still be living in caves.
With dinosaurs and saber-toothed tigers?
But that's not a good thing, Humphrey.
Oh.
We wouldn't have houses or electricity or hospitals or ice cream. Well, someone had to be brave enough to try the first ice cream. It might have tasted terrible.
But it didn't.
No, it didn't. You never know how much fun something might be until you try it, do you?
No, you're right. Well, we could try harder. Yeah.
Yeah, we could. I'm brave.
Try harder.
Well, your parents will appreciate it. And Miss Blythe. Yes. She'll be coming to watch today. And she'll be back teaching you tomorrow.
I hope it's going to be okay. We haven't had much practice. We can only try hard. And be brave.
Shh, it's about to start.
Parents and visitors, welcome to our show called Legend of the Deep. By the deep, dark waters of Loch Ness. A girl was watching and waiting to see if the myth was true. The legend of the Loch Ness Monster. Waiting and watching. Waiting and waiting. And waiting, hoping for a glimpse.
From Loch Ness, I'm pleased to meet you. Wow, you're beautiful.
Oh, she's a bony monster.
At last she knew the legend of the deep was true. But how could she make sure that the monster came to no harm? She had to make a plan to protect him.
Well done! Oh, I'm so proud of you all.
Oh, Mr. Webster, so am I. That Loch Ness Monster is so much more exciting than the wee sock puppet show I had planned. What a brilliant idea.
That was my brilliant idea.
Humphrey! Now I'm really impressed, Mr. Webster.
I've had a great time at your school, and that show today was a terrific way to finish.
Excuse me, Miss Blythe. Can we still go on our morning walk tomorrow? It's the best way to start the day. It really gets you going.
And can we still have story time every day? It's my most favourite time of day.
Oh, yeah.
Great idea.
You most certainly can. It's great to have some exciting changes to our school day, thanks to Mr. Webster.
3 cheers for Mr. Webster. Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip. Hooray! Hip hip.
Hooray!
Oh, yes, Dolly. I think your brand new spotty hair ribbon is lovely. I got it especially for our picnic, Jemima.
Millie and Molly loved having picnics in the park, especially with their precious dolls.
Now would you like another cup of tea, Jemima? Oh, yes, please. Ready, set, go! I'm winning! No, you're not. Better get to the hot side first. I'm faster. Faster than you. We'll see, Molly. I'm winning. No, you're not. There's the hot side. Yeah! Millie! Molly! Ella Bella Boo! Hi! Visiting Aunt Maud, are you?
She's staying for the weekend while her mother packs.
Oh, is it this weekend they're moving? I get out! I get out! Auntie Maud!
Oh, I heard you, child. There's no need to shout. Yes, I'll really miss them.
Me too. Her mum says they'll come back and visit. Big hug! That's a lovely hug, Ella Bella Boo. Big hug! Hugs back. Oh. Flower! Flower! She likes flowers more than hugs.
Ella Bella Boo, no! Stop! Don't break everything in sight.
Bye, Ella Bella Boo. See you. Bye-bye.
Look, here's your lovely ball.
Ball! Ball! Ball!
Oh, will you look at the state of this rose bush? Ah, I know. Nail scissors.
Ella Bella Boo kick! Whoa, we could go! Mine!
When Molly got home from the park, she was in for a shock. She was just about to put Dolly and her tea set away when...
Now, Dolly, I'll put you. Dolly, where are you? She's in your backpack. I saw you put her in. I know, but she must have fallen out on the way home. Quick, we've got to go back the way we came.
Back at the park, Molly looked everywhere, but there was no sign of Dolly.
Molly, we've already searched here.
So Molly went straight to the police station.
She's the same age as me, and her hair is sort of the same colour as mine. Oh, and remember, she's wearing the red spotty bow.
Mm-hmm. And what colour eyes does she have?
Blue, and she's about this tall.
This isn't a missing person we're talking about here, is it?
No, of course not. She's my doll.
I'm sorry, Molly, but I can't put in an official police report for a missing doll, only for a missing person.
Oh.
You could try other places where people hand in lost property and make a list of all the people you might ask.
Okay, thank you. Excuse me, has anyone handed in a missing doll?
See, I think.
Oh.
Now, under here, I've a box of stuff that's been left here and handed in. Take anything you want from here.
Thanks.
Good luck.
Is it there? No. Nope. No. She's not in here. That's one off the list. Huh? Poor Dolly, hope she's okay. This one's cute. And she needs a home. Maybe you could get to love her as much as Dolly. No. love another doll as much as Dolly. I just know she's out there waiting for me. Somewhere. Millie, you don't think Dolly's lost forever, do you? It's just that it's been a whole day now, so you might not find Dolly. Thanks for staying the night. It's nice to have you and Jemima here. Maybe someone is taking really good care of Dolly. Someone who loves Dolly as much as you do. No. Nobody could love Dolly as much as I do. Nobody. Wah-oo, wah-oo, wah-wah-wah-wah-wah-wah-wah.
Ella Bella Boo! Where on earth are you? It's dinner time!
Night-night.
The next day, Millie and Molly asked a lot of people, everyone on the list, if they had seen Dolly. But the answer was always the same.
I'm sorry, Molly, but I haven't seen your precious Dolly.
Thank you. Bye, Mr. Ferryman. That's almost everyone on the list. It's been nearly 2 days now. You've looked everywhere. I don't think... I'll just keep looking till the end of the day, okay? Then I suppose I'll have to give up. Okay, there's just one more person left on the list. Aunt Maud! Do we have to? She's so snippy!
At Aunt Maud's, Ella Bella Boo was getting ready to take Dolly to her new home in a faraway town.
Ella Bella Boo! Where are you now? Mummy's here! Time to go!
Time to go! We could go bye-bye!
Goodbye! Safe journey! Oh dear. I'll miss that little terror. Oh, get a grip, Maud. Strong cup of tea, that's what you need.
Hello, please stop. Yes, I've got that, Aunt Maud. A missing precious china teacup. Belonged to your grandmother. Aunt Maud, unless you think it's been stolen, I'm sorry, but it's not a police matter.
No, you ask her. She's your doll. Huh? Aunt Maud?
Oh, fiddlesticks!
What's wrong?
My teacup, my precious china teacup, and it's gone! Oh.
We can help you look.
Oh.
Molly's really good at looking for lost things, 'cause she never gives up.
Really?
Sure I can help. But have you seen...
No time for chit-chat. Got to find my precious teacup. That's the garden and the house searched from top to bottom and no sign of it. It's hopeless. I'm never going to find my beautiful teacup.
And it's nearly the end of the day, Molly, and still no sign of Dolly.
And all the while, Dolly and the teacup were heading further and further away.
Maud, have you looked in your garden shed? Look! What is it? Dolly's body ribbon! This means Dolly was right here! Look! A teaspoon! So maybe Aunt Maud's teacup was right here too!
Where?
Ella Bella Boo must have been playing with it in here. And my Dolly! So where is Ella Bella Boo now?
Nearly 100 miles away.
100 miles away? Auntie Maudie!
Ella Bella Boo?
Oh, I forgot Ella Bella Boo's stroller.
Ella Bella Boo! Have you got... Dolly! You're safe! Ella Bella Boo, could you please give me Dolly? No! We took out mine! Oh. What's that? That looks like...
Oh, my precious teacup. All in one piece.
Ella Bella Boo, she's my doll. I've been looking everywhere for her. Wiggle Girl, mine! Well,
Darling, give Molly her doll.
no! Mine! Mine!
Come on, Ella Bella Boo. Give the doll back now.
No! Mine!
Oh, no, I'm running so late. The furniture van will be there before us.
Okay, you can keep Dolly. But you have to love her more than any other doll in the whole world. And don't let her eat too many lollies. And bring her with you when you come and visit.
Oh, that's very sweet of you, Molly. Now, can you close that door and lock it? We've got to get going.
Are you okay, Molly? Wait! Stop!
Look, I'm sorry, but we're in a screaming hurry.
This won't take a sec, I promise. Ella Bella Boo! Look! Huh? Oh! Let go! Let go! Mine! Dolly, I've missed you so much. Let go! Woo!
So Aunt Maud got her precious teacup back. And Molly had her precious dolly back again. Molly had never really given up hope that they would meet again, and from then on, they were never parted. Being the best of best friends, Millie and Molly always did class projects together, but today was different.
Right. Attention, please, everyone. I'd like each of you to do a special project all on your own. No, Millie and Molly, this time you can't do it together. And no, Humphrey, it's not about monsters from outer space, Tyrannosaurus Rex or dynamite. It's about you. But it should be fun. I want you to do a picture story about yourselves to show us something that is special about who you are. And give a wee talk about it. You can use photos or magazine pictures or real objects if you like. But try not to be the same as everyone else in the class. That's the point. What makes you special?
This project's going to be hard. Yeah, there's so many things to choose from. I like adventures and I like animals lots and have a pet. I'm going to make a list. Well, I can't think of anything. Oh, don't worry, Molly, you will. You'll think of something that makes you special.
But as the days went on, Millie found it hard to come up with something too, as other people started to use the same ideas.
One thing that makes me special is I'm a pet owner and I like animals. Here's a picture of me with my pet mouse, Brian. And here's a picture of me looking for Brian after he escaped one time. Here's another picture of me looking for Brian.
Oh, well,
Another time.
that's a couple of ideas I can't use. Pets and animals.
Another time. Brian likes to escape, but I like animals anyway. And I even brought Brian in to show everyone.
Make sure he stays in his cage.
Oh no! Brian's escaped again!
Where is he?
Hey! Whoa! Watch it! Brian! Come back! There he goes! Hey! Watch out! There he is!
Harry, calm down. Everyone, quiet now. Oh no, I'm allergic.
Hey! Whoa!
After this, Miss Blythe banned animals, birds and any living creatures of any kind.
Got him!
Well done, Harry.
None of this was helping either Millie or Molly find the thing that made them special. But Millie still had at least one more idea.
No.
makes me special is I'm an adventurer. Once I found this egg, and another time I caught a big fish. And when I grow up, I'm gonna catch a big crocodile and save everyone from its scary teeth. Rah!
Bless my Scottish soul! Well, thank you, Tom.
Get him, Tom!
Tom? Enough, Tom. Being an adventurer does make you special, but you don't have to hurt the wee animals. Adventuring can mean you look after them. Now take the poor creature outside.
Yes, Miss Blythe. Look, he killed it!
Though everyone else laughed, Millie had to cross adventurer off her list, while poor Molly didn't have a list at all.
I hope those who haven't presented their project are nearly ready. Well, think about something you love to do.
Yes, but Harry's already done animals and pets.
Well, what about painting? You love art.
Being an artist. That sure is one thing that makes me special. One thing that makes me special is I'm an artist. Here's a drawing of myself with my mum and dad. And I wrote my name on it very neatly. And
Poor Millie and Molly. Every idea they had seemed to be taken. And the next day, Miss Blythe was going to ask them to tell everyone what made them special. That night, Millie couldn't think of one idea.
Millie, time to feed Marmalade.
come on then, Marmalade. Well, I hope you can come up with something special, Molly. Unless... That's it! Sorry, Marmalade, but dinner's going to have to wait.
Millie had realised that being best friends with Molly made her very special. Millie found the lovely scarf that Molly had given her.
Can you see it, Marmalade?
And she found the book that Millie and Molly both loved.
Here it is! Beetlejuice! Hooray!
But just when Marmalade finally thought she was going to be fed some dinner...
Now we have to put this together in a pretty way. Oh, I can't wait to tell Molly what makes me special.
The next day, on their way to school, Millie was bursting to tell Molly what she was going to talk about in class. But politely wanted to know if Molly had found something too.
And then I saw a picture of you and me, and I thought, that's what makes me special. You're my best friend. Remember this photo of you and me? I didn't have much time to make a nice project, but being your friend does make me feel special. Yeah, me too. Is that your project? Can I see it? Well, no. It's going to be a surprise. Oh, a surprise!
What you got there, Molly?
Oh, hi, Tom. It's a picture of Molly and me.
Poor Millie, after all the work she'd done. But Millie wouldn't say anything to Molly. After all, Molly was her best friend, and Millie wanted her best friend to be happy, even if she wasn't. But what would Millie say when Miss Blythe asked her why she was special?
Come on, Millie.
One thing that makes me special is I protect the world from robot dinosaurs from the moon. I didn't bring any pictures because aliens are invisible to cameras. But I do have a picture of my dog Zoltan, who's from Mars. And I can speak Martian to him, and he listens.
While everyone else was enjoying Humphrey's project, Molly noticed that her best friend wasn't.
Anyone for soccer? Bag's not playing with Humphrey.
Hey, let's play Hazel.
I like kids.
Where we eat our lunch today, Millie? On the bench? Not today, Molly. I still have to come up with something before this afternoon. But I thought you already had something for your project. Yeah, but someone else has already taken it. Again? It couldn't have been Humphrey. I just need to think hard. See you after lunch, okay? Bye. Millie's project. Oh no. I'm the one that took Millie's idea. And her project is so much nicer than mine.
Molly, is there something the matter with Millie? She doesn't seem her usual happy self.
Yes, there is. But I'm the only one that can make it better.
I see. Well, I hope you can, because I don't like to see any of my special people unhappy.
Miss Blythe didn't know it, but she'd just given Molly an idea.
Miss Blythe, can I borrow a photograph of you from your project?
I suppose so. Now, everyone take your seats, please, and we'll get started.
Did you come up with an idea? No. Don't worry.
Right,
I've got
the
it.
last few people to show their projects. Millie, would you like to start?
Well, Miss Blythe, I'll go next.
Good, Molly.
This isn't a very good presentation because I had to do it in a rush. But one thing that makes me special is that I have a special person who is my teacher, Miss Blythe. Huh? Here she is eating ice cream. And here's a picture of her with the whole class. I borrowed it from the teacher's room. Miss Blythe cares how we all feel and thinks we are all special in our own funny ways.
Even Humphrey?
Hey, I am special.
Yes, you are, Humphrey.
The end.
Very nice, Molly. Thank you. Oh, I'm blushing. Perhaps, Millie, you should jump up here and show us your project before I turn into a red tomato.
Thanks, Molly. One thing that makes me special is that I have Molly as my best friend. Here are pictures of us together. We cook and play dolls. And this is a picture of the scarf that my best friend knitted me, which is very precious. But what makes me feel very special is that Molly gave up what she wanted to do to make me happy. Thank you, Molly. You are very special.
Millie and Molly were the best of friends, and that's something very special. Millie and Molly always loved visiting Grandpa and Granny Peg. Even though the old couple weren't Millie or Molly's actual grandparents, it was like they were.
This oak tree was planted by Grandpa's parents just before he was born.
It's so beautiful.
That's nearly 100 years ago.
Wow, that's even older than my mum and dad. When you were born, did you live in a cave?
Not quite, but we didn't have cars to drive.
We used horses, and there was no electricity either. Oh, that'll be the strawberry jam.
I'll get this.
Firewood to Mr. Limpy.
And when I'm over at his place...
See if he needs anything else. I'll have plenty of strawberry jam. What are you two giggling about?
We like the way you finish each other's sentences.
It's because we've been together.
For such a long time. Oh, I just did it again.
And I know what you're going to say next.
Oh, really?
You're going to say, don't overdo it carrying the firewood.
I guess he does know what I'm going to say, even if he's not going to take any notice.
Millie and Molly helped Grandpa deliver the firewood.
That lot should keep Mr. Limpy going for a bit.
Grandpa, Molly's got a riddle.
Oh, yes?
What side of a cat has more hair?
I don't know, Molly. What side of a cat does have more hair?
The outside.
Molly.
They were all going to spend a fun afternoon together.
Molly, it's time Grandpa was up from his nap. You can tell him another riddle, too.
Grandpa, I've got a riddle.
And what about you, Millie? Been on any adventures lately?
Well, I'm thinking about going to a jungle.
Peg, Granny Peg, Grandpa can't get out of bed. He didn't even laugh at my riddle.
Now, don't fuss. I'm just feeling a bit tired, that's all.
I'll fuss if I like. Millie, Molly, I want you to run into town and fetch Dr. Smiley. Quick as you can now.
Millie and Molly ran as fast as their legs would take them, all the way into town to get Dr. Smiley.
There's nothing to worry about, Granny Peg. Grandpa's just wearing out. It's time he went a bit slower. Now, let me finish up in here. I won't be long.
Thank you, Doctor. Come on, girls. There's still plenty to do with my strawberry jam.
You have to think about Granny Peg. She'll live to be 100,
But I won't. How much longer have I got?
you may not see another winter.
Right. Thanks for telling me, Dr. Smiley. There are a few things I need to do.
Well, try to do them a bit slower.
But of course, Grandpa wasn't going to do them a bit slower. So instead of arguing with him, Millie and Molly helped him stack the firewood. And the next day, bag all the potatoes. And the day after that, stack the pumpkins out of the weather. And finally, they picked all the strawberries from Grandpa's famous strawberry patch.
Granny Peg's going to make lots of jam with these.
That's the idea. Thanks for all your help. I've got a little something for you both.
What is it?
They're acorns. A seed of an oak tree like that one. If you plant them and look after them, they'll grow, like you, into something quite beautiful.
Thank you. Thanks, Grandpa. We'll look after them and help them grow. And think of you every time you look at them. What's wrong, Grandpa?
Nothing, Millie. Nothing at all. In fact, everything is fine. Everything is ready.
Hello?
When Millie and Molly turned up the next day, they found Granny Peg sitting under the oak tree, looking very sad.
Granny Peg, what's wrong? Why are you crying?
Oh, Grandpa finally wore out last night.
Oh!
He left me this note. You can read it out if you like.
My dear Granny Peg, there are enough pumpkins, potatoes and firewood to last you
Until you are 100. And there's enough strawberry jam for everybody. Please put me under the oak tree, and I will wait for you there. Love,
Grandpa.
What are you doing, Millie?
Grandpa gave me an acorn to grow. It's going to be a great big oak and always remind me of Grandpa. I hope you don't mind this pot, little acorn. Will you help it grow, Grandpa?
Now that Granny Peg was alone, Millie and Molly spent more time with her. They often sat together under the old oak to be close to Grandpa.
And this photo is of us 75 years ago on our wedding day.
You look beautiful and Grandpa's so handsome.
Indeed he was. You might get married one day, Molly. What kind of a man would you like to marry?
Well, he'd have to like riddles.
And what about you, Millie?
Oh, I don't think I'll get married. I'm going to have adventures and live at the South Pole.
You could do both, and...
Good morning, Granny Peg.
Well, if it isn't little John Oddbottom.
I'm the town planner now.
Well, John Oddbottom, what can we do for you?
I'm here to inform you that under local bylaw 266A, this land and all holdings will be resumed under the Act to facilitate the construction of a new thoroughfare.
What did he say?
I think they want to build a road.
A highway, directly through here, all the way to town.
But the tree's in the way.
Under Ordinance 2945 of the Tree Removal Act, subsection 11B, the tree will be cut down.
Oh!
No! But Grandpa's here.
He's waiting for me under this beautiful old tree.
Oh, I'm sorry, but the government and the council have elected to exercise their authority in this matter, and it would be a contravention of my duty not to enforce the order.
I beg your pardon?
He says they have to cut down the tree to make way for the highway.
Wait! Don't you like trees, Mr. Oddbottom?
Oh, I love all herbaceous and woody perennial life, and I climbed this very quercus robor when I was just a little older than you.
He did.
But we require a new highway into town. Good day to you all.
Millie and Molly tried not to think about what was going to happen to the oak tree. Instead, they tried to think about Granny Peg's 100th birthday.
Do you think she'll like this yellow paper? Of course. Everyone likes yellow.
When the day came, Granny Peg didn't want a big party. She was just happy to have a quiet afternoon with Millie and Molly.
Here's some of my special pumpkin scones.
Oh, my favourite.
I made them with the last of the pumpkins Grandpa grew. You can put some strawberry jam on them if you like.
Yes, please. Oh, is that all the jam that's left?
Yes, but you can use it. Just don't eat too much because I'm making mashed potatoes with dinner, and that'll be the end of them too.
The potatoes Grandpa grew?
They've lasted a long time, haven't they?
We bought you something, Granny Peg. Happy 100th birthday.
For me? Well, this is a nice surprise. Oh, it's lovely.
It's a picture of Molly and me with Grandpa. I mixed up a riddle and we laughed really hard.
Thank you so very much, girls. It's the best present I've ever had.
After Millie and Molly went home, a happy but tired Granny Peg put the very last log on the fire and climbed into the nice warm bed she used to share with Grandpa. That night, Granny Peg began her journey to be with Grandpa once again.
My acorn's growing. Mine too. One each for Grandpa and Granny Peg.
Hey, Grandpa and Granny Peg both had long and happy lives, and now they'll be together forever under the old oak tree.
But later that week, Millie and Molly saw the town planner driving towards Grandpa and Granny Peg's house, followed by big road building machines.
They're going to cut down the oak tree. We've got to stop them. Please, please, leave Grandpa and Granny Peg alone. You can't cut down that tree. Please.
I've discovered a little-known subsection of the town planning and thoroughfare bylaws. The officer supervising a project may show discretion when an object of value or significance is involved.
Does that mean you're going to cut down the tree?
No. It means that I can make them build the road around the tree. The tree stays, and so do Grandpa and Granny Peg. Together.
Yay! Woohoo!
And whenever people travel to Millie and Molly's town, they always wonder why the road kinks around the grand old oak tree. Millie and Molly know why. Miss Blythe was hoping to form a musical band with Millie and Molly's class, but it wasn't going well.
I don't think this triangle's very good, Miss Blythe. Gee, this is broken too. And the drum.
Oh, heavens.
Is it supposed to do that?
Oh, dear me, no. Are there not any instruments that work? Oh, that sounds like a sick beastie.
Yeah, it's a giant dinosaur from outer space.
Nothing on this earth could make that noise.
But we can't have a class band with these.
The school gala day is coming up. We could have a stall, raise money and buy the school some new instruments.
Yes!
Right, so what will we sell in our stall?
I know!
No, Humphrey, we're not selling dynamite.
Oh!
The class didn't take long to come up with something they could all try to make.
Dad, we're going to make shirts and sell them. Mum, do you have any material? Where's my money box? Is there anything in it? Nan, I need something to make a shirt good. Nan, do we have something?
Soon, people began to make shirts for the Gala Day stall. Millie and Molly had combined their pocket money and bought one big piece of material to make 2 shirts.
Ta-da! I've already cut out my shirt.
Is it for someone from outer space, Humphrey?
No. Why?
It seems to have 3 arms.
Oh, I meant to do that.
No laughing now, everyone. It's hard to get it right first time.
Have another go, Humphrey. I'll make something with everyone's mistakes and offcuts.
What will you make, Miss Blythe?
You'll have to help me decide.
It could be a mystery prize. We could sell tickets.
Indeed, we could.
It'll be a raffle, and whoever wins will get the surprise I make.
But not everyone was joining in the shirt making.
Where's your shirt material, Alf? Don't have any. But the more shirts we sell, the more new instruments we get. But my nan doesn't have any spare material. Can't you buy any? I haven't got any money. Nan neither. Oh.
So Millie took Alf to see Mr. Limpy, who paid him to do some jobs. And Millie sold Mr. Limpy raffle tickets too.
Mr. Limpy,
Yes, Millie.
would you like to buy some tickets for our mystery prize?
Yes, certainly.
And Molly took Alf to see the bookshop owner so he could earn some more money. And while she was there, she sold more tickets for the mystery prize. And together, Millie and Molly even took Alf to see Snippy Aunt Maud and tried to sell her raffle tickets,
Yes, what is it?
even though Aunt Maud wasn't particularly fond of musical instruments
Musical instruments?
or class bands.
Class bands?
Please, Aunt Maud?
Here.
Thank you, Aunt Maud.
Fiddlesticks.
Thanks, Millie. Thanks, Molly. I've got all the money in my hanky. Bye, Alf.
Finally, Alf had enough money to buy material to make a shirt for the Gala Day stall.
Just gonna crack and you break your back.
Millie and Molly thought that everything would be fine. Everyone would make a shirt and the class would raise enough money to buy new instruments. But when Alf got home, things weren't quite so fine.
It's only soup tonight, Alf. I broke the false teeth. Can't eat hard food till I can afford to fix it.
You can fix them tomorrow.
But that money is for your shirt making.
It's not important.
You're a good boy, Alf.
The next day, Millie and Molly were surprised at Alf's news.
She needed the money more than me. She couldn't eat. She's my lovely Nan. I know, but how will you get material to make a shirt? My Nan will find a way. How? She always finds a way. She makes food by growing vegetables. And she makes delicious dinners from leftovers. And she never throws anything away. And one day, she's even going to find a way to take me to the big city where her sister lives, that she hasn't seen for years and years. You'll see. I hope so, Al.
See? I did it. 2 sleeves.
Well done, Humphrey. Now all you have to do is make sure both sleeves are the same length.
Easy.
Here, Alf. I have material for you for shirt making.
Oh, thanks, Nan. I knew you'd find a way. Where did you get it? Her quilt? But how will she stay warm in her bed? She says it's summer. She doesn't need it. Gala Day's at the end of this week. But what about when winter comes? We'll worry about the quilt when winter comes. Nan will find a way. I need to start my shirt.
But Millie and Molly were worried about Nan not having a quilt now.
And by the time I shortened one side too much, and then the other side too much, and well soon, I didn't have any sleeves at all.
That's fine, Humphrey. It'll be a special Humphrey-made sleeveless shirt then. Someone will love it.
Yeah, right.
Now it needs some buttons and a collar. Off you go.
This is dumb.
Miss Blythe, can we talk to you, please? About Alf's Nan?
Let's talk about Alf's Nan while the others are at lunch.
Making shirts and getting new instruments doesn't seem as important as Alice and Anne being warm enough at night.
I think you're right, Molly.
And she doesn't even have enough money to see her sister, who she hasn't seen for years and years.
So what can we do to help?
I've got an idea. We both do.
Very good. Let's hear it.
Well, you know the raffle.
Yes?
Well, Molly and I...
The end of the week came quickly, and Gala Day was upon them. And from the start, the class stall went well, selling the colourful shirts fast.
Thank you.
Oh, I like that. Try it on.
Jack made that one. I think it'll fit, Dad. Looks good.
Are you sure? There's something funny about it. No sleeves.
But I like it. Yeah, I know it doesn't have sleeves, but I like it. Makes me look kind of like a punk rock star. Yeah!
I made that shirt on purpose.
Sold!
Look, Nan. The ferryman's wearing the shirt that I made. It was the first one to be sold.
Well done, Al.
Thank you. That's all the raffle tickets sold, Miss Blythe. And here's the money for the last shirt.
Well, that's a very fine job, everyone. Well done. Time to draw the raffle, then. May I have your attention, please? Sorry about that. Well, it's time to draw the raffle. And I'd like to thank everyone who bought a shirt. I'm sure you'll agree the class have done a great job making them. Right, Millie, would you please plunge your hand into the tickets and pull out the winner of the surprise raffle?
Go on, Millie.
And the winner is...
The winner is... Elfman! You won, Nan! You won!
But I... Bring out the prize for us now, please. This patchwork quilt has been made from all the offcuts of the shirts the class made. It's even stuffed with down collected by the generous people I'm proud to call my class. Congratulations. This is very nice, but I cannot take it. I didn't buy some raffle tickets. I have no money for such things.
But it has your name on the ticket.
It does?
Yes.
They all got my name on them. Oh, you found this out, I'm afraid. The class, in fact, everyone who bought a ticket, well, we thought you should have it. Thank you.
Very appropriate.
Well, we just thought...
It's only a quilt. Not as good as my shirt.
This should keep you warm.
Thank you. Oh, and one more thing. We've decided not to buy instruments with the money we've made from the stall. We think the money should be used for something more important.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Alf and his Nan were off to the big city to see the sister Nan hadn't seen for years and years. And as for the class band and their instruments, well, they just had to make do.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.